Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Thea the Awakening. Alright, so, in this episode, we want to swing by Theodore's tutorial because we do have some gold. We did find some after it all got stolen. And, we want to come up here and get some string, I think. So, let's go ahead and start doing that. First of all, what are we gathering? We're getting some wood. We're getting some vegetables, that's all good. Crafting, we're not actually doing much in the way of crafting, so I think that we're going to want to do that. We only have 2 people who have any crafting skill. But let's see. So, bow-wise... don't really have a whole lot. So we do a crude bow, which would just be range damage 4. I think we'll hold off until we have some more items. Craft tools. Could make some craft tools. Let's see what we have. Let's actually use some dark wood for that. Alright, so that would be craft 3. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and make one of those. It's certainly not the best, but we will get a bit of research out of it. Weighs 80. That's fine. Any clothes that we want to make? I think not. I think not right now. Don't have enough for gathering tools or jewelry. So then let's go with cooked meals. We should probably make a lot more. Because as was pointed out, and I did realize, but like I have so many vegetables and I'm like paranoid on using other stuff, that I didn't really want to use a whole lot. Alright, so with that we get 8 food. So for 4 food we get 8. We don't get any research out of it, but that's okay. And we're gonna set that up as infinite. And I think we will put Lau working on that, so when he's done with this, it'll overflow down into this. That's pretty good. Now, I was kind of thinking about making another pasture. But I think I'll wait until I have some grain or fruit in sufficient quantities, because we already have one that has vegetables, and I think, if I remember correctly from another LP that I saw, the vegetables themselves don't really generate a whole lot, whereas like the fruit and the grain get you better stuff overall. So for now, not going to do that. But we are going to need to form a new group. New expedition. Okay, so first of all, we are going to want one of our medics. Rose-chan has 4 stealth. That's really good. Also a bit higher strength than Super Lu. Not as high medic, though, but has some gathering... herbalism, intelligence, speech, that's pretty important. Same speech score. So yeah, let's go ahead and take Rose-chan along. Now, in terms of our warriors, who do I want to leave behind? You've got traps. Ridderin, I think we want to take along for that speech and folklore. 3 is... pretty good. The folklore will probably be useful. So I think Zappa's gonna stay behind. That traps could be useful, but Farron, yeah, I think Farron and Zappa will stay behind. And we'll bring Ashley, Eagle Claw, and Kettle along. And we'll bring Lysane for that gathering, and also got a little bit of Leech, which is always handy, some folklore, intelligence, good speech, good stealth, so Lysane's going to be pretty good. Lao has a massive will score. Also has some stealth, but we need someone to stay behind and do some crafting. As I get some crafting equipment, then I can probably put it on other people and leave them behind. Let's see. 4 speech, 2 perception. Get a little bit of stealth, but not a whole lot there. Jasmine can come along, and I'll leave Orin with that 8 gathering behind, I think. And we'll bring Kijikun along. There we go. So we'll leave some people behind, and get a good expedition going out. Equipment-wise, I think we've already looked over everything. And now the stuff that I want to bring, I'm going to bring just one of these. I don't know if I need to have it on me, but I think so. Alright, we've got lots of bigosh. Maybe it's Big O's. It's a knockoff of Cheerios, and the theme song, the jingle, is the Big O theme song. Bring some lecho. There we go. Bring lots of vegetables. Like, for now, the vegetables are just kind of going to be my my staple. I'll switch to these other things when I feel like I want to get the boosts. I'll go with that. And in case I need to run back or something like that. Alright. The expedition will not be Expedition 1. It will be... Nope, searching for string. Won't fit. String search. Yeah, I'll go with that. Okay. And create expedition. That's fine. Whoops. Probably would help if I picked up actual wood as well, wouldn't it? Let's take, no, we don't really need 80. Let's take 50 along, just to be on the safe side. There we go. Okay, manage supplies, Amtopia, no. There we go. And for now, we're just going to do that. We're not going to get a bonus. I think we're okay, but the big thing is, like, if I do set everything, can I get up to that last one? I can. Alright, so, if I feel I need to get back, then that's what we'll do. But, like, right now, I think just eating the vegetables will be sufficient. Let's head over here.
Theodore welcomes you. Well, hello there. I see you're finding your feet and making first steps into the world. Well done.
Right, we got the gold for you.
Oh, good, you got the gold. That wretched woman owes me, but I have no desire to speak to her. Anyway, it's a matter of principles rather than the gold itself, so just keep it. You may need it to craft better stuff, you know.
Well, thanks. So, what now?
In social challenges, as you saw, you will face your opponent, but different skill sets become relevant, such as speech, attractiveness, and will. So just remember, different challenges use different skills. And so your party composition can have a great impact on the way you explore the world. As you perhaps noticed, you got research points as well as XP. You need research points to discover new materials and recipes for crafting and new buildings for your village.
Right, so I get both experience and research knowledge by exploring and even killing stuff. Got it.
Now, you will notice that some equipment as well as buildings in your village require a lot of stuff, often things that are not easily gathered or commonly found. For such needs, I also recommend scouring the world map in search of old ruins, abandoned tunnels, ancient towers. You get the gist, right? It so happens that I know of an old dungeon that you can explore and loot. I have marked this place on your map.
Well, thanks. So, rare materials are also found in the world, through both events and places of interest. Is there anything more I can bring you?
Well, yes, I have a second task for you to do at any time you're ready. Craft me 10 cooked, baked, or roasted food. Any type. You may want to research some varieties as well, to match your supplies. Also, leave these 10 crafted foods in the village until I show up. You don't have to rush with this one. Take your time and get to grips with managing your settlement. Remember to check the magical help button to read more. Yeah, I know, more about any mechanics.
Alright, explore the dungeon and craft 10 cooked, baked, or roasted food. Till later then. Hell, I've already done that second part. Got 3 XP and 2 research out of that. That's pretty nice. And that's actually pretty far away. Sort of. I mean, I wasn't planning on going down there. Alright, so I think that I want to try to get a little bit farther up beyond here, because I don't think that we've seen what's up here. And there might be some other resources. Apparently I am out of movement. I think because I didn't have everything like put into my my party, it reduced my movement or something. So we'll just go ahead and pass the turn. Let me actually check to make sure we are what we're gathering. Let's get Zappa over there so we actually get more use out of that. Theron, you can go up there, too. That's fine. Alright.
Yes, wonderful. You made your first batch of prepared food.
Well, thanks.
No longer are you a mere scavenger. Now you can cook.
Yay!
Crafted foods are more efficient than the raw stuff, so you may want to take them when you're out exploring, as they are lighter to carry. So now I have a harder task for you. Build me a building in your village. Any building will do. Good luck.
Yeah, losing out on that gold really set me back on the tutorial. I've done a few of these. All right, then. One building. I may have already done that, Theodore. I will take the 2 XP and the 2 research, however. That's fine. We have gathered 1 more meat. We've gotten our vegetables and some wood. Let's go up this way. Alright. Okay, yeah, there's some straw over there that I would like to get. Okay, we have a source for wicker up here as well. Now, I can't camp right now because I ran out of movement, but that'll be okay.
Well done. You have your very first buildings. As you can see, it takes many resources to build a decent abode. Or perhaps your god gifted you, in which case you cheated. Remember, the better the minerals you use, the better the bonuses from your buildings. You have a limit of 10 buildings, but you can demolish the old ones to make way for new.
That's good to know.
One of the ways to win over the darkness is for you to research more recipes, grow your population, and build more houses. So get going.
Okay, so we got some topaz, and we got some dragon bone. Thanks, Theodore. All done now. 2 more XP, which I think is going to level everyone up, and 2 research. We do actually have a research point, That did. Okay, Rose-chan has +1 medic. Ritterin has +1 perception. Ashley has +1 feint. Eagleclaw has +1 animal kinship. This is a very good trait, because I believe when you have animal kinship, you have a chance of recruiting animals that you fight afterwards, or a chance for animals to just show up and decide to live with you. Not positive on all the mechanics there, but it is good in that regard. It helps you get animals. +1 strength for Kettle, +1 tactics for Lysane, +1 gathering for Jasmine, +1 will for Kijikun. And back at our town, Lao has +1 will, Super Lu has +1 will, Orin has +1 health, and Zappa and Farron have +1 speech. Very good. Okay, so we do know of Wicker that we could get, but I think we may want to hold off slightly and try to get some more food, different types of food, baked goods or roasted meals. We'll go with the baked meals, I think. Actually, I don't really have good sources for those, so no. What about these? All right, so meat or fish. Okay, yes. Roasted meals will do, because we have lots of vegetables. We got meat and fish pretty easily available. That will work. It does take a lot of wood to do this, though. But we'll go with that. Okay. And we got our resource made. We've got some roasted meals. We can actually do a gathering tool. Let's see what we can get out of this. Scaled leather there. That's gathering 3. That's gathering 4. What about the clay? So that's 3 regardless. That is probably going to be 4 regardless. I might actually want to wait until I get some more string, just to see, because I'd kind of like to confirm whether it's this material or this material that's making a difference, because that's not making a difference. So if I can get this with string, that might be good. Now roasted meals, what can we make? So we're making bigosh, so let's go ahead and put this in with the fish. Fish casserole. That will get us 18 food for 7. For all those leftover pieces of fish, or just ones that were too small to fry, a good old casserole with garden veg is all you need. All right, what about actual meat? Sausages. Making a good sausage is an art form, some say. To make sure they last longer, sausages are smoked or dried with plenty of herbs and spices for taste. So that would be pierogi. So it's going to be about the same. All right, let's get the fish casserole going. We don't get any research for making the food. What about bird meat? Bird casserole. Yeah, let's do that. We'll make it later, actually, now that I think about it. Just because we're making a lot of bigosh right now. I'll let it go for a while. And gathering-wise, you're going to gather a lot of wood pretty quick. You're not going to gather much wood, but I think having Zappa working this alone is still going to get us overall more wood than putting him in helping out Orin here. Because Orin's going to get 1 every turn. Our vegetables are going to lag behind a bit, but that's kind of okay. Well, you know what? In fact, Super Lou, do you have... You don't actually have anything equipped. You're not going to be able to hold much. Alright, gathering tools. I really don't want to use scaled leather on this when string would do. It still weighs a lot. It's a little bit less. That is super heavy. No, I think I'd rather wait for string. Okay. It is getting dark, unfortunately. So that's not great. But let's go ahead and camp. Get to gathering. Alright, both of these are 60, so let's go ahead and get the string, because we've got a lot of straw. You work that. Let's see how quickly we can get this. So this will be, we'll get 2 batches of this every turn. And just for good measure, you guys can help out here. Probably just do a few turns of this. Things do require a lot of string, however. I think that'll do. Alright. 2 things of string, 1 thing of straw. And 2 things of wood, some vegetables, meat. Got 2 things of bagosh. Some more of that. So that is going to get us up to, I think if I can get it up to 100 string, that will be pretty handy. Yeah, and that'll go pretty quick. Just let a few things pass. We're up to 70 now. Okay, it's very, very dark, however. Let's see. Manage supplies. We've got plenty of food. We've got plenty of that. We've got a lot of bagosh. Yeah, alright. We're still doing well. Haven't seen any monsters wandering around. Okay, 98. What are we looking at? Yeah, you'll get 2. Wait 1 turn, see how we're looking at your stuff. Yeah, 24 is not that bad. Alright, now supplies. Oh, crap, they're out of food. Right, we did kind of go through that. Alright, that's 5 days. I'll have to get some more food back at the town. We can get right back in 1 movement. So that's pretty good. Okay, rather than, like, I don't think that I'm gonna, put everyone back in. I think we'll just, drop off the stuff that I don't need. Let's get a lot more bagosh here. That's good. Let's take some vegetables. What's a bit more important at the moment is just having a lot of food. I don't need a whole lot of weight carrying, I think, at the moment. That's fine. All right. Yeah, we're at half weight anyway. So that'll be fine. Okay. Manage supplies. That's Hamtopia. Let's get over here. Alright, let's turn off these. Turn on that. So we'll get +1 health out of it. 25 days. It's fine. So we got all of that. We got all of that. I think we'll swap you two. So that I'm getting more vegetables rather than food. I mean, wood. Stocking up on the vegetables is going to be a lot more important at the moment. Crafting. Alright, we made a lot of bagosh already, so let's swap in some roasted meals. We got a lot of bird meat, so let's try that. Got some herbs. What can we make out of that? Bird roast. Pinch of salt and pepper, some good fresh herbs, then roast on medium fire. Yum! Alright. Okay, yeah, so bird meat weighs 2. I guess the meat weighs 3. Vegetables weigh 2. Yeah, so, yeah, these are a lot more efficient. They only weigh 1, as people were saying. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot. We got some of this. I'll just, make a bunch, and then I'll swap over to something else, I think. So get up there. Wow, get in there. And let's use up about half of our herbs. That'll be a pretty good amount. He's not actually going to get 1 per turn, however. But that's okay. We've made enough food for now, I think. So that's good. Alright, you've got no movement left, so we'll go ahead and pass. That's fine. Gathered all of that. Okay, so we want to head down here to Theodore's tutorial. I think on the way, we'll stop by these ruins here, see what we got. And when we come back next time, that's what we'll do. See you then, everyone.